Oh, thank you so much. It looks amazing.
Incredible.
I love, like, normally art exhibitions are so elitist and it's kind of like you there and the art is there and you don't get to experience it. The fact that you can go up, you can touch, you can see the facial features of these icons, I absolutely adore that. But right now, we're going to shift lanes considerably. We've been all about the beautiful summer salads and summer dishes, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to create something that's got the perfect balance. It is a grilled nectarine salad. We've got the crunch of our toasted sunflowers and red onion, the texture of our rockets, and the zingy tanginess of our beautiful Clover classic coriander and mint dressing.
I have to say, I'm really interested in how everything is going to turn out. But this is the perfect lunch for yourself, or will beautifully with some broad meat, right?
Broad meat, what?
Broad meat, my
I'm going to out you here because when I was like, grilled nectarine salad, she was like, huh? What? You're going to grill a nectarine and have it in the salad.
Why are we grilling fruit?
Your eyes will be open. You can see she's a freshie on espresso. So I'm going to get right in here and create the dressing first.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our Clover classic, and obviously we've gone for the plain flavor of our classic because we're making a dressing. And I suppose you could go with a sweeter variant. We need half a cup, which I think is up to about there.
Okay.
But beautiful stuff. This has a nice neutral palate. We've gone for the low-fat, obviously, version here. Then we need the zest of 1 lemon. Okay. Trying to do that.
And it's interesting that we went for the plain because also the Clover Classic comes in different flavors, including the apricot, and it's just so creamy, and I absolutely love it.
It's quite tricky. This is like a game show in itself where I've got to try and land it in.
But how much of that are we putting in there?
You want as much of the zest as you can get in there. I'm just, for time's sake, I'm going to just use half. And then you want the juice of those 2 lemons as well. And check a little trick here. You do it through your hands so that the pips that are inside don't make their way in. Let's pop you there. Hey?
Yeah.
Nice. But the idea here is you're trying to create a balance for the sweetness of the nectarines because they're going to caramelize when you cool them. So you want something to cut through that. And this is going to give you that option.
Is there a specific reason why we use the plain flavor? Because I know for a fact that there are different flavors. Is it going to change the taste if we use?
I think obviously because the nectarines are very sweet and you want to hero the nectarine. That would be my vibe, is you want to really hero the flavor of the nectarine and balance it out. So here we've got coriander, okay? Don't laugh, okay? I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I can't handle coriander, but for you people at home, I will do it now. All jokes aside, you can use a parsley or something like that. But coriander, dal, cilantro, whatever you want to disguise it as, you can put that in there.
But why do you dislike it so much?
It doesn't agree with my flavor palette. You get some things like some people can or can't. It's like a genetic marker. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to taste a little bit of this. Okay.
This is dried mint.
Dried mint. Just have a little taste of that.
Okay.
And tell me what you think. I've never had dried mint before. I've always had mint fresh. Hey, it's like mentholy.
It's mentholy, it's dry, obviously. Like grass, obviously.
There we go. I'm going to mix these all together. Okay. Hey, so that's it's really cool. I've never used mint before like that.
But I still prefer fresh mint.
Okay, but wait until you've tasted it all come together. Okay, so now you're going to get to work here, and you're going to be the official salad layera. Okay, so we're going to start with a little bit of our rockets.
Okay. Do I lay it out nicely like this?
Try and emulate Nicole's beautiful dish there. Our food stylist, who is always so amazing, makes us look really mundane because she does it so well. That's very cool. So we're using the wild rocket, which is a bit like smaller, but I love the peppery kind of flavor notes there, and it's also quite crunchy. It adds a nice textural element. Then I'll put a little bit of red onion, coy that around.
Red onions are my favorite, actually.
Oh, me too, girl.
Oh, I love them so much.
They're sweeter, they're crunchy, and this is, again, adds beautiful texture. Then you're gonna, that looks great, man. You don't have to do it piece by piece, but that's cool. And then you're going to lay our nectarines.
I need to pay attention to detail.
No, 100%. No, it's for TV, baby. It's for TV. So place them, with the skin down. So we've got our beautiful charred flesh on top. So while you continue to do that, before we put the finishing touches, you can go through a little play-by-play of how we arrive at our beautiful end results, our grilled nectarine salad.
Ew.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Enjoy the fresh tastes of summer with this Clover Classic Grilled Nectarine Salad. Fresh, crunchy and full of flavor, the salad is perfect served as a meal or a side to fried meat. Brush a touch of pride over 4 halved nectarines. and pop them flesh side down onto a hot griddle pan and grill for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Next, add half a cup of Clover Classic Plain to a handful of chopped fresh coriander. Season to taste. Then add a tablespoon of dried mint, the juice and zest of 1 lemon, and stir to combine and set aside. Build your salad by arranging the grilled nectarines on top of a handful of rockets, followed by half a thinly sliced red onion and the creamy coriander and mint dressing. Sprinkle over sunflower seeds and serve. This healthy, vibrant salad has all the right flavor combinations and is simple and quick to prepare. So go ahead and tuck in.
Made with love by Clover.
I absolutely love it. Presentation is key, right?
Is everything. Now, the dressing is actually really nice. It's a beautiful balance, and I think for me, if you're going to include coriander, because it's such a strong flavor, you've got to have a balance of. But the keyword again is Clover. You SMS that to 33728, and we will send you this full ingredients list. I think all the key here is balancing the sweetness of these beautiful, and we've got nectarines, I think, in season at the moment, so you can get them cheap, you can get them beautiful and ripe, let them ripen nicely, especially if you've got some overripe nectarines or some slightly greener nectarines. Once you've grilled them, it can kind of balance them out a little bit. But it's the way that this zingy, tangy, beautiful, fresh Clover Classic dressing cuts through that sweetness. Grab a knife and fork. You've got to have a taste. Go.
Oh, yeah.
You were just going to get right in there, eh? You were like,
I was just
bam.
ready.
Just have a little taste, and let's see if I can change your opinion of fruit in a salad.
Okay.
Go for it. And? She's going to be honest, you know that, huh?
It's different.
It's different.
It's quite special.
Oh, that's nice, and it's zingy, man. That's lovely.
Clover Classic, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.